So now let me just tell you how we write the magnitude of a vector. Very simple idea, this is something that you have to remember. So if there is a vector A, then its magnitude is indicated either like this or like this, right? So one is either you put a modulus, so it indicates magnitude. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. The other is you do not put the vector sign, right? So listen to this carefully. If you know that v is a vector, that is velocity, for example. So this is velocity. But if you only write this, what does it mean? Magnitude of velocity. That is
Speed.
speed. So this is the symbol of velocity. And this is the symbol of magnitude of velocity. And that means symbol of speed. Did you get there?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Sure. But writing just capital T, for example, capital T is temperature, then this does not mean it is magnitude of anything. Because temperature itself is not a vector. Alright, so there are two ways to write the magnitude of a vector. Either you can put a modulus or you can just drop the arrow. That way it will be the magnitude of that vector. So using this is a general idea, remember that. We are going to use this for the case of multiplying a scalar with a vector. Okay, we have the 2 points, and there is one common thing about magnitude. It is that magnitude of vector B will be equal to modulus of A into magnitude of vector. So modulus of vector B, modulus A, modulus of vector A. This is a magnitude, this is a magnitude, and here this is just a number. So it's modulus, right? Okay, so this is again an important relation. So what have we written so far about this multiplication of a scalar with a vector? 3 things to know. 1. If k is greater than 0, then direction of b vector and a vector is same. Okay? If k is less than 0, opposite, right? Okay, what b vector and a vector are in opposite direction. And then the next thing is about magnitude. This is about magnitude. If b vector is equal to k into a vector, then magnitude of b vector is equal to modulus of k into magnitude of vector a. Alright, now we were actually seeing that also when we were drawing all those vectors, right? Just take an example of what we have drawn yesterday. Here we have drawn a vector which was 3 centimeter and d vector which was 6 centimeter, because there was a vector like, let's say like this, correct? Its length was 3 centimeter, and then there was d vector which I told you that we have to draw it as minus 3a vector. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now, all right. Okay, plus 3 also. Minus 2. Okay, minus 3. Okay, form logo minus 3. Okay. So this is what we have, right? So if we try to use it here, compare this with this format. What is k? K is minus 2. Correct or not?
Yes.
So we should have magnitude of d is equal to modulus of minus 2 multiplied by magnitude of vector a. Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay, so how much is modulus of minus 2? 2. Modulus of minus 2 is 2,
2.
right?
Yes.
Magnitude of vector a is 3. So 2 into 3, 6. So that is why magnitude of d should be 6
centimeter.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, one more thing that you can of course analyze from here is this. K is minus 2, and that means d vector and a vector are in opposite direction. Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay, everything about that topic is clear now?
Yes.
Alright?
Yes.
Fine. The next thing that I want to express or make it very clear, like a warning to all of you, that magnitude and vector, they are two different things. This is a correct thing to write. For example, for this one only, magnitude of A is 3 cm, but writing this is wrong. What's the difference between these two? What's the difference between these two? This is magnitude. Magnitude of vector A can be 3 cm. Is that clear?
Yes.
But A vector cannot be
3
3 cm.
centimeter.
Okay. Let me explain. It's that here the left side is a vector, but the right side is a number, a scalar. A vector can never be equal to a scalar. Is that okay?
Yes.
So you can have 5 number of apples, but 5 cannot be equal to apple. That's the difference. Samajh padi? There can be 5 number of apples, but that does not mean one apple is equal to 5. Got it?
Yes.
So be careful, never write like this or by mistake. Okay, don't write in this way. Equivalently, you should not write the magnitude in vector form or vector in magnitude form. They are different. So never say that this is equal to this. Okay? This is like saying that apple is equal to its skin. You understand that? It is completely wrong. So be careful about these minor points. Normally you wouldn't have a problem. Okay, you just have to be careful because you're learning all this for the first time. Alright?
Yes, sir.
Can magnitude be positive? Can magnitude of a vector be positive?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Of course. Kitne आर्य 6, 3,
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
It can be positive. Can it be negative?
No.
No. Is it fine?
Yes.
Magnitude of a vector can never be
Negative.
In fact, that is why we need this modulus. That even if k is negative, the modulus will make it positive. Clear?
Yes.
Okay or not okay?
Yes.
Alright. So we have covered how to multiply a vector to a scalar, right? The two cases are there for k greater than 0, k less than 0, and the general formula is there for a magnitude. The next thing that we are going up to is resolution of vector into components. Resolution of vector into components. Now, first of all, what's the ICS karna singular does resolution of a vector into components? What is the meaning of component? Components, what's the meaning of that word? Plain simple English. Come on. Can you tell me what are the components of a car, let's say? What are components of a car? Okay, the glasses, tires, engine, steering wheel, brake pad, etc. etc. Write down the components. Okay, what are components of human body? Brain, liver, hands, skin, so much. Understood? The component means what? Parts. Where will component means parts. Okay. So the idea is that if you can take something and distribute it or divide it into some different things, right? Then they are the parts. So suppose I would draw, let's say, a vector A. Then if I would write vector A as vector A1 plus vector A2, then A1 and A2 can be called two parts of vector A. Yes or no?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Clear that?
Yes.
So these are nothing but
Parts.
components or parts. of which vector?
A1 vector.
Is it necessary to do it in only 2?
No.
You can do it in 3 or 4 or 5 or any number that you want. Alright? But let's take a simple case where we do it in 2 parts. So for example, A1, and I'm going to use triangle law of addition. So from the head of, ignore A vector right now. From the head of first one, I will draw second one, then the 2 parts of vector A will look like this. Do you see that A1 vector plus A2 vector give us A vector?
Yes.
Or not clear?
Yes.
If you are getting confused, then actually it would be better to erase this first of all and then see it again. Now, are we following triangle law of addition?
Yes.
First vector, then the second vector. Now, how to get the addition from the head of first to the head of last? Take it next.
Yes.
Negative.
Yes.
So these are the 2 components of vector A. But this is not the only way to make 2 components of vector A. Right? If you have drawn this, I am going to erase it and draw it one more time. Something else.
Yes.
You could have done 2 components or 2 parts of vector A in a different form, different way, completely different. Do you agree that this is still 2 parts of vector A?
Yes.
Because it satisfies that equation, yes or no? That A
Yes.
vector is nothing but A1 vector plus A2 vector. So how many such different ways are possible? Infinite. गम्मे ત્યાં કરાય ને? Make sense or not? I could have also done it this way. 1 here and then 2 here. Correct or not?
Yes.
So many different ways to make 2 parts of vector A. This is what is called resolution. Resolution means to separate or split. Okay, so we are splitting or separating the vector into its components or parts. Alright?
Yes.
Understood this idea so far?
Yes.
And for doing this, we have to use the law of addition. Right? Okay, not necessarily triangle law. You can do it with parallelogram law also, but triangle law is easier to use. Alright? Okay. But, so like I said that you can do it in infinite different ways in every case. But we are not interested in all the infinite. We are only interested in something very particular. So we are going to now talk about things that are called rectangular components. What is the meaning of rectangular? Rectangular means perpendicular to each other. Right? Rectangular would mean perpendicular to each other. And specifically along the x, the y and the z, specifically along the x, y and z axis. Okay, let's have a look. Suppose I would draw the axis as usual, positive x, positive y, negative x and negative. And here is one point and I join that point by this vector, let's say A vector. Now, I am going to follow what I have written here. First of all, you don't worry too much about z-axis. A plural axis, right? X, y and z axis. But don't worry too much about z. You get z automatically on its own once you understand x and y. Now, so if I want to divide this A vector into components, 2 components, one for x and one for y. So I am going to call those components as Ax vector and Ay vector, 2 components. One for x-axis, one for y-axis, and will satisfy all these materials. If I draw it from where this is starting, origin from wherever this vector is starting, right under this head, correct? So do you realize that this is first part?
Yes.
Okay or not okay?
Yes.
And this part is called AX for a reason. The reason is it is along the x-axis, or you say horizontal when the x-axis. Correct or not?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Now where would I have to draw the second part? Use triangle law of addition. From the head of the first to this. Correct or not?
Yes.
So here A what? Did you understand?
Yes.
Yes or no? Why is this called AY? I know you might have a question. Sir, then also it's called AY because it is along the y-axis. Y-axis is upward. Look at this vector. Is it on that line? Is it along that direction?
Yes.
Okay, that's why it is called AY. There is another way to do it. You remember three vectors? Stick it up. You can draw it here also. Do you understand that? હવે તો AY કહેવાની નાની પાડો ને. Understood what I am saying?
Yes.
This vector and this vector are same. Agreed?
Yes.
That is if we consider them three vectors. Alright?
Yes.
Similarly, this AX can also be drawn. Okay, what shape did you make? Rectangle. Of course, every rectangle is a parallelogram. So your answer is right even in that. Is it okay?
Yes.
Because it makes a rectangle. So what we have done is we are dividing this vector into two. 4 नहीं हो, हम 4 तुमने देखा तो 4 नहीं 2 है. Which two? One AX and one AY. But we are drawing it on both the opposite sides. That's why they look like 4. There are only two. One AX and one AY. So have you understood what the meaning of rectangular components? Okay. How to draw them? Simple idea. You have to draw a rectangle. You have to trap this vector. Where was the original vector? Original vector क्या है? देखा इसने? क्या है? A vector. We have trapped it. इसको box बनाएंगे. As simple as that. But that box, that rectangle should be parallel to the sides of. The sides should be parallel to the axis. Alright, the sides should be parallel to the axis. Let's try one more. Where's the mark? Okay, this is a vital skill in physics. Alright, doing this kind of triangle or a rectangle, drawing it and marking out the components. Why don't you try it for this one? How to do it? What did I tell you? Try to trap it in a rectangle. Can you do that?
Yes.
Now its parts, obviously vector B's parts. Okay, simple question. Are you made up of your own body parts or the neighbor's body parts? Your own body parts? Sure? આ હાથ મારો જ છે કોઈનો નથી બીજો આ હાથે મારો છે. Is that okay? Just like that. Why am I telling you that? Because B vector ઘણાને એવું હોય કે આવું લખશે. Do you see this is a big joke? Do you see the joke here or not?
Yes.
જો તમને ન દેખાય તો તમે સમજ્યા નથી. What's the joke? B is made up of A's parts. B should be made up of B's parts. તો શું લખવું છે? Bx vector and By. Very good. હવે અહીંયા ડ્રો કરીને એવું લખો નાખો. ચલો. Done. Raise the hand when you're done. Arrows are extremely important. Arrow nahi to vector nahi. Simple. Arrows should be in the right, correct direction. Okay? Right direction nahi, correct direction. Okay, fine. I'm doing it here. So what did I say? Trap it in a rectangle. So that edges are parallel to the axis. I think you trap. How is it going? This is going to be Bx towards which side? Left side. Okay? Has anyone drawn it towards the right side? Do it. Confirm kar lo. Left side is out. If it's right side, it's wrong. Then where is By? Upward. Is that fine?
Yes.
You can also do it from here. Got it or not?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Actually, it's not really compulsory to draw a complete rectangle. Only a triangle will do. પણ હજી નવું નવું તમે કરો છો એટલે પ્રેક્ટિસ કરો બરાબર. What am I saying? Suppose you don't draw this and you don't draw this. The triangle દેખાય?
Yes.
That's enough, isn't it?
Yes.
Because if you use triangle law of addition, bx vector plus by vector gives you
B
b vector.
vector.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
So this is enough. Drawing a triangle is enough. But when you are still learning, I suggest that you practice by a rectangle first. ધીરે ધીરે તમને આવડી જશે પછી તમે નહીં draw કરો. Okay? Right. It's not necessary that axes are always horizontal and vertical. બરાબર બધું સીધું સીધું આવે તો ફિઝિક્સ છે ને બરાબર ને હવે શું કરવાનું હવે કોમ્પોનન્ટ ફાઇન્ડ કરવાનું છે ના let's say there is a vector c here. Let's say there is a vector c like this. You have to find its component or you have to draw its component. How to do it? Same idea. What's the idea? Draw rectangle. Draw a rectangle so that this vector should become trapped in it. It should be a diagonal. Alright? The vector should be a diagonal. You the draw karo je આમાં કેવું I can tell you one trick. બુક આમ ફેરવી નાખો મેં ભલે આડું આપ્યું તમે આમ કરી નાખો. Is that okay or not okay?
Yes.
Right? આવા બધામાં તમને બહુ મજા આવે. તમને એવું લાગે ને કે હા ચલો અમે કોકને એવું બનાવી નાખ્યા સરે તો આમ જ આપ્યું તો અમે આમ કરી નાખ્યું. Finish?
Yes.
Did you mark out the arrows CX, CY the જ્યાં vectors હતા એ થઈ ગયા? Okay, I'm drawing it now. I don't have the liberty to tilt the board. Okay. પણ મારે એની જરૂર નથી મને આવડે છે. So this is CY not CX. કોઈનાથી mistake નથી થઈ ને એટલે careful. CY, all right? Okay, and then here is CX. Similarly, here is CX and here is
CY.
Alright, out. Fine.
Yes.
This is one of the most commonly used components in physics. આજે આપણે અત્યારે આવો ડાયાગ્રામ ડ્રો કર્યો ને આવું ઘણી બધી વાર આવશે કરવાનું. જોઈએ તમને ત્યાં સુધી યાદ રહેશે કે નહીં? Alright. Shall I read everything?
Yes.
Have you understood how to draw the components? Which kind of components?
Rectangular.
Rectangular components. Along which axis? X and Y. Z is similar. આવું જ કરવાનું હોય but it is in 3D. Okay, after a few days when you will get used to all this, I will explain a little bit about how to do it for Z. Right? Mostly તમને એમને જ ખબર પડી જવાની છે. It's very intuitive once you get used to X and Y. But still, nevertheless. Let's move over to the next topic now. The next topic is unit vectors. We are not talking about unit vector, correct? બાકી છે ને? So unit vector. The word unit actually represents one. Unit means one. Some basic thing, one. One apple is unit to measure apples. 100 apples, that is basically 100 times one apple. એવું જ હોય ને? Okay. So unit kind of refers to what? One. What is the definition of unit vector? A vector with magnitude 1 is called unit vector. Or rather, one unit given. One unit is called unit vector. Vector with magnitude 1 unit is called unit vector. Is it a vector? Yes, absolutely. But it's a different, slightly different or special case of a vector. Now, how do we indicate a unit vector? Unit vector is like captain of a team. Unit vector got a special hat. Alright? બાકી બધા વેક્ટર ની જનરલ ટોપી કેવી છે? આવી ને, this is their uniform, isn't it?
Yes.
But unit vector, because it's the captain, alright, it's a special member, its hat is different. Out. Alright? Okay?
Yes.
So this is indicating a unit vector. આવું ગમે એની ઉપર દેખાય ને મતલબ that's the team captain.
Yes.
Alright, means it's a unit
Vector.
vector. Alright?
Yes.
Okay. So, what's the purpose of doing it this way and also important when we try to express vectors? Let's start with that. First thing to understand is that whenever you see a unit vector in a modulus, what will be this equal? अच्छा लખ્યું શું છે? A
Unit vector.
unit A is a unit vector. अच्छा बोला क्यों देखो क्यों नहीं? We read this as a hat or caret or some people also read it as cap. Okay, એટલે આવું લખેલું હોય તો શું વાંચવાનું? A hat. A hot નહીં. A hat. Is that clear? Or A caret. Got it?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay, so A hat, A caret or A cap. So when we write it this way, what's this? It's a unit vector whose name is A. Clear?
Yes.
It's a unit vector whose name is A. So what do you think this is? Why? What? ઉપર લખ્યું છે. નથી લખ્યું? આ ટોપિક ઓળખી ગયા કે નહીં એને? કોણ છે આ? Unit vector. Okay. Unit vector's magnitude. Putting a modulus means magnitude. Correct or not?
Yes.
Unit vector's magnitude will always be equal to 1. બીજું કોઈ હોય જ નહીં. Is that fine?
Yes.
Okay. Right. So this is one thing that we should know about a unit vector. Right? Every unit vector has magnitude 1. Any definition? Right? Now we are going to learn how to write a vector in form of its unit vector.
Sir,
Yes.
this unit vector will be always in magnitude.
Will unit vector always be in magnitude? આ કેવું કહે છે?
In modulus,
તો મૂકી દે મોડ્યુલસ માં તો મોડ્યુલસ માં આવી જાય. Unit vector is a unit vector. If you decide to put it in a modulus, means you are trying to find its magnitude. So one hour. A vector is a vector, yes or no?
Yes.
Is it always in a modulus?
No.
Will a unit vector always be in a modulus? No. If you want to find its magnitude, you will put it in a modulus. Suppose you don't want to find its magnitude, then you will not put it in a modulus. Did you understand? Yes or no?
So there is a vector with magnitude 1 unit. If it does not magnitude not there,
પેલા શું છે ને હરખું ફૂલ સેન્ટેન્સ માં ગ્રામર સાથે બોલજે નહીંતર મને સમજવું અઘરું પડે. That whatever you are trying to ask, it's very difficult to comprehend.
sir, the vector unit vector is the unit of vector means then the
Unit vector is the unit of vector? No, wrong. Wrong question. Try again.
sir આ જે વેક્ટર છે એ મેગ્નીટ્યુડ માં હોય નહીં તો એને 1 યુનિટ નો જ આવે. જે આપણે 1 જે અત્યારે લીધું અત્યારે કેમ આપણે પેલું 1 ના હોય મેગ્નીટ્યુડ નો હોય તો તોય 1 જ આવે એમ.
મેગ્નીટ્યુડ ન હોય તો એ 1 જ આવે. પણ એવું કોઈ વેક્ટર ને મેગ્નીટ્યુડ હોય જ નહીં એવું બને? કોણ બોલે નેગેટિવ હોય?
નેગેટિવ નો હોય.
Negative no, of course. Can a vector have zero magnitude? Yes. that is exact 0 કઈ હોય જ નહીં, that's called 0. બરાબર? But this is a unit vector. Its magnitude will be 1 is any definition. Any vector which has a magnitude 1, that is only called unit vector. Any other vector is not called unit vector. સમજાણું કે ન સમજાણું? Clear? Absolutely clear. Any vector whose magnitude is 1, that only is called unit vector. Any other vector whose magnitude is 1.5, 1.1, 0.3, 0.7, they are not called unit vectors. Understood? Confusion clear? Okay. So continuing with what I was going to say, that suppose there is a vector A. Suppose there is a vector A. Now we have one more notation that we need to learn, and that notation is A hat indicates, please mark it out. A hat indicates unit vector in direction of vector A. A hat indicates unit vector in direction of vector A. Similarly, C hat, what would C hat indicate? Unit vector in direction of vector C. Did you get that?
Yes.
Sentence the meaning समझ रही है? Whenever someone writes A hat, what that means is they are indicating, they are talking about a unit vector which is in direction of the vector. Got it? Okay or not okay?
Yes.
Let me explain this by drawing some diagrams. Okay, for example, let's say that A vector is this diagram, and its magnitude is 5 centimeter, for example. Then what would be A hat? What would be A hat? We are going to use this sentence here. A hat indicates the unit vector which is in same direction. એટલે આની બાજુમાં એનું નાનું એવું બધું ડ્રો કરું. Did you understand that sentence? Yes. Yeah, did not cover it. What does this mean? A hat. What is A hat? A hat is a unit vector. It is in which direction? In the same direction as A vector. And how much is the magnitude of this vector? 1. Why is it 1? Because it is a unit vector. Did you understand?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. Like this, if I were to draw another vector B in this direction, let's say whose length is 3 cm, its magnitude is 3 cm, then is this understood?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
With how much length? With how much length? 1 cm. Get it?
Yes.
Completely?
Yes.
Okay. આપણે ડ્રો કરો પછી હજી આમાં નામાં સમજાવજો. Please write the sentence and note down these examples. Shall I start? The next explanation. Okay, have a look at this diagram. How many A hat or A caret should I draw? One after the other after the other. That is. Sorry. So, do you agree with this?
Yes.
Just maybe put the father. Yes, yes. Do you agree with this?
Yes.
True like this.
Yes.
5 times A hat. Why so? You draw one. You draw one more triangle of addition चालू है. 3, 4, and 5. Cheating कर दी पर वांधो. Is that okay or not okay?
Yes.
You draw 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and total 5 is. Yes or no?
Yes.
You will have to draw 5. then we get it like this, correct? A hat plus A hat plus A hat plus A hat. આવું આમ કરવું હોય તો
3
એ શું આખો ઇક્વેશન બોલો આમ B vector equal to 5 બોલે इधर हो क्या not okay? B vector equal to 3B hat. Understood? Yes or no? Is it है ना? નથી? Okay. So have you got the use of this sentence? આ sentence use કર્યો ને આપણે? Now, a general relation. No, rather, just look at this equation that we have written. ત્યાર સુધી છે ને આપણે વેક્ટર ખાલી ડ્રો કરતા હતા ને હવે સમજો થોડું થોડું મેથ્સ દેખાવા માંડ્યું નંબર લઈ આવ્યા we wrote an equation, right? I hope you understand where we are going. This is a vector. A vector is made up of two things. Which two? Magnitude and direction. Okay. આ 5 a hat એવું લખ્યું છે એમાં magnitude ક્યાં છે? Where is the magnitude? 5 is indicating the magnitude. Yes or no? This indicates the magnitude. Okay. તો બાકીનું હશે ઈ શું?
Direction.
So this indicates the direction. Did you get that? Same thing here. This 3 is indicating magnitude and this B hat is indicating the direction. Is that fine? Okay? It's like by looking at the little one and in which direction it's trying to go, you can figure out where is the mother. Isn't it? Yes or no? Okay. આ મને અત્યારે એટલે યાદ આવ્યું કે હમણાં સ્કૂલ આવતો હતો તો સવારે a little calf was running on the road, right? Okay, causing a little trouble for traffic. Then I immediately realized that it must be running towards its mother, and I was right. I checked out in that direction, and there she was. All right. Okay, so that's how we write a vector, and when we write a vector like this, we have its magnitude and the direction. So, what is the unit vector indicating? Let's repeat what I told you here. If you write a vector like this, then 5 is indicating the magnitude. That's the magnitude. This remaining thing is a unit vector. Yes or no? This unit vector indicates direction of the vector. Okay or not okay? Perhaps the example that I gave you was not too clear. That's okay too. The calf was running towards the mother. So what is that indicating? Direction. Correct or not? લખી નાખો. Unit vector indicates or is used to indicate the direction of a vector. Right? Unit vector indicates the direction. So suppose someone would write just this, a vector equal to 5. Is it right to write this or is it wrong to write this? Wrong. What's missing? Direction is missing. Okay, right? Magnitude is the magnitude, all right, but the direction is missing. However, now this is correct. Got it? Okay. Is it right to write this or is it wrong? What?
Vector is missing.
Very good. It should have a vector because if you write only a, it's a magnitude. So પછી આનું કઈ કામ નથી. Is that clear or not clear? આને લખવાનું. Did you get that? Okay, so be careful when you are writing notations and equations and everything. Alright? I hope you understand this down. હું પૂછી દઉં તમને what indicates direction of a vector? શું આવે?
Unit vector.
પણ SS માં અને ફિઝિક્સ માં એટલો જ ફરક છે. SS માં ખાલી એટલું ગોખવાનું જ આવે. યુનિટ વેક્ટર ઇન્ડિકેટ ડાયરેક્ટ તમે 5 વાર બોલશો તો તમને યાદ રહી જશે. બટ In physics, we'll have to use that, and we'll have to learn how to use it. So, general relation is A vector equal to, this looks like a complicated mathematical equation. So let's go. A vector equal to magnitude of A vector into A hat.
Yes.
Is that okay or not okay? Have you understood this? Clear?
Yes.
Alright. Do you see that this is the same equation or not?
Yes.
Left side A vector. Okay, some vector A. What's this?
Magnitude.
Okay, then
Unit.
equivalently I can also write this as again dividing this on the other side.
Yes.
Okay or not okay?
Yes.
Dividing this on the other side. Let me show you an example here. That from here I can write this as A hat is equal to, divide 5 on that side, 1 by 5 of vector A, or you can also write it as A vector divided by 5. Did you get it?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
So that's how it works. Got that? It has general form. Now if you want to find out unit vector in any direction, suppose I am giving you a vector B, find out unit vector in that direction. How to do it? Take that vector and divide that vector by its own magnitude. બાજુવાળાનું નહીં. Again, it's important to divide by its
Own
magnitude. So suppose I want to find C hat. Then how will I find C hat?
C vector
Upon magnitude of
C vector.
Understood?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
However weird this might be looking, but it is an important formula about finding unit vector. હવે એક જ છે આમ તો બેમાંથી આવડે તો બીજું આવડી જ જાય. That's what I concentrate. Yes or no?
Yes.
You just have to divide this thing on that side. Correct?
Yes.
अच्छा કોઈને એવું થાય છે કે સર આ A vector કટ થઈ જશે અને 1 આવી જશે. If yes, do tell me, then I'll solve your query. Anyone thinks like that? Okay. Anyone else? A vector कट થાય એટલે 1 આવે ને તો unit vector magnitude 1. No, it's not like that, because this is just A vector and this is the magnitude of it. They are not, that's why they cannot cancel each other. Did you understand? અહીંયા જો અહીંયા ખબર પડી જશે. This is 5. 5 is a number, but this is
A
vector.
vector.
Can a vector હવે કટ થઈને 1 ક્યારે આવે? Only when these two things are equal.
Equal.
Can A vector be equal to 5?
No.
No, because vector is a vector and 5 is just a
Scalar.
number. A scalar, yes. Got it?
Yes.
So that's why there is no scope of cancelling anything here. જે છે એમ જ રાખો. It cannot be cancelled. Right? So this is how you find a unit vector in some given direction. Okay. We are going to use this idea that we have learned, okay, in making rectangular components. Rectangular component તો યાદ છે ને કે ભૂલી ગયા?
Yes.
હા, શું હતું? Okay, never mind, we'll do that next. ભૂલી ગયા એવું મને તો લાગે છે
No, sir.
dividing the vector into four parts, but perpendicular to each other along x and y axis. Turns out.